Well, everyone, we have another trade update video here. This was a blockbuster that just went down. A huge trade between the Avalanche and the Maple Leafs. We'll touch on the Nicholas Waugh trade coming up right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another end-to-end hockey update video here. Now once again, don't forget to subscribe down below. We're trying to hit 650 by the trade deadline tomorrow, so if you can, leave a subscribe. It really does help with the channel. And don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time, talking about all the things that happen on trade deadline day. In this video, we do have a blockbuster deal. I recently just did a Nick Dow trade video. I just recorded it. I'm probably going to post this one before the Nick Dow trade because this one is a lot bigger. But just to let you know that I do have a Nick Dow video coming out in the very near future, so stay tuned for that. But in this video, we're talking about a big blockbuster deal between the Leafs and the Avalanche. The trade is as follows. The Toronto Maple Leafs move Nicholas Waugh to the Colorado Avalanche in exchange for a top 10 protected 2027 first round pick and a conditional 2026 fifth round pick. This is a really good trade for both sides. For the Leafs, they finally did something. They had not made a trade in a very long time. There was a lot of speculation, would the Leafs actually do some things before this year's trade deadline, and boy do they. They get a first round pick in next year's draft, top 10 protected. With the way the Avalanche are playing right now, I do think that unless they take a massive drop off like they just did this year, that's probably going to be a pick that they wind up keeping and probably going to be in the lower half of the draft next year. So I don't think that pick will be anywhere close to being top 10, but if it is in the top 10, then the pick will be transferred to an unprotected 2028 first round pick. So either way, the Leafs are getting a first round pick, either most likely in next year's draft or potentially in 2028. And they also get a fifth round pick. The condition on the 2026 fifth round pick is they get the lower of the 3 picks in the fifth round for this year's draft that the Avalanche currently have, which is the Bruins, the Flyers, and their own. That most likely will be the Avalanche's fifth round pick, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But the lower of those 3 picks will wind up going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So they get a fifth round pick, probably a late fifth round pick, as well as a first round pick in next year's draft. So not sure how the Avalanche will do next year. And in exchange, the Avalanche get Nick Waugh. I think this is a pretty good pickup here for the Avalanche. Waugh is a center. He can also play on the right wing. He's 29 years old. He's got this year and another season left at a $3 million AAV. He sort of helps them down the middle as like a 3C. I think this trade will really negate any sort of speculation that Kadri's going back to Colorado, because now they have a 1-2-3 punch down the middle of McKinnon, Nelson, and Waugh. So I don't really think they're going to go after Kadri anymore. This is not a bad deal here for the Colorado Avalanche. Waugh's a pretty solid third line center. He can also play on the wing, very versatile guy, but he's a defensive minded guy, sort of a shutdown type forward. He can put up some points. He showed that in Vegas, and he's also pretty good on the penalty kill. So this is a pretty good pickup here for the Avalanche. He so far had 5 goals and 20 points in 59 games played. He was acquired in the offseason last year for Mitch Marner. He was the piece that got back for Marner, so they're able to flip him and get first and fifth round pick is pretty good value there for Toronto, but the Avalanche do end up getting him. He was also number 11 on my recently updated trade bait board. So once again, when I'm doing my live stream tomorrow, you'll see the top 20 have my trade bait board. Number 11 is already gone with Nick Waugh going to Colorado. So interest note there, I do like this deal for both sides. I think this is a win for the Maple Leafs because a first round pick for a third line center is a steal and a half for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I definitely do like this deal for the Maple Leafs. It's not a bad pickup here for the Avalanche. I definitely think it will strengthen their bottom 6 going forward, especially going into the playoffs this year. I can't think that the Avalanche won this deal with the Leafs getting a first round pick for Waugh. So all in all, pretty solid deal there, but I definitely do think the Leafs won this deal. So definitely, I'll let you guys thoughts on this deal in the comment section below. Did the Leafs win it by getting the first and fifth round pick? Did the Avs win it by getting solid third line center Nick Waugh, or was it a win-win deal? Let you guys thoughts on all this down in the comment section below, and stay tuned because we're probably going to have more videos like this coming out in the very near future. That's all much on this video. Once again, if you can, leave a subscribe down below. We're trying to hit 650 by tomorrow's trade deadline, so if you can, leave a subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And also, don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time, talking about all the trades that happen on trade deadline day. So definitely, love you guys' thoughts on all of that down in the comment section below. That's all I'm going to talk about this video. Stay tuned for more videos coming in the very near future. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one.